Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for my monthly budget from my self-employed income. That's right, everybody. So we're going to be doing my budget. We're going to be doing some cash stuffing. We've got some savings challenges to do. We also have some happy mail. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you guys, like I said, for the budget, to get envelope stuff, to get all of the things and stuff done. First of all, this video is going to be late. I apologize. I was working on my newest video for my channel, Snow Gardener 307, that features grocery hauls, saving money on food, that type of stuff. So if you guys haven't checked out that, make sure you go check that out. So paycheck to paycheck budget, we're going to breeze right through this. It is very similar to every single month. I paid myself $4,000 from my business for Snow Gardener 307, which includes, of course, what you see here. It also includes Etsy, my website, as well as budgeting services and other things in my business. So we've got our regular bills here: electricity, water, gas, internet, and cell phone. Now, the cell phone right here, just so you guys know, it does get paid partially by my young adult children. I probably should have added that money in there, but I decided not to worry about it this month and just to use the $4,000, and the money that they give me can just be a little bit more of a buffer in my rollover account. So we have, with Roundup for Australia, we have $725 in bills, leaving us $3,275 left. Then we've got my wallet. We've got food, prepper pantry, miscellaneous fun, home, me, pay it forward, and car. You'll watch me stuff these on Fridays. If you've never watched my Friday videos, that does happen on Fridays. So that's $1,100. That leaves me with $2,175 to roll on over into sinking funds. And I love having all of the money going into sinking funds and savings challenges towards our goals. So very typical, like I said, we've got holidays, gifts, auto insurance, auto, land tax, escrow, pets, home, subscriptions, Sam's Club, me, my children, clothes, personal or garden clothes, personal care, my grandbaby, and savings challenges. So with all of those added up, that's $2,140, leaving $35 in the rollover. I again have a question for people saying, how much money do you know to put into each account? Really, you guys, there is no way to figure out exactly what you want in an account unless you have an ideal goal in the end. So for like auto insurance, it's every 6 months. I take the 6-month bill, I divide it by 6, and that is how much I put in every single month. But as far as gifts, you have to come up with how much do you want to spend on gifts, right? Land tax, I definitely know how much I need for land tax, right? I pay land tax once a year. And so I know that I need a certain amount. So I go ahead and divide that up. For pets, of course, we don't have a certain amount that we need every single month, but we do know with grooming and food and having an emergency fund for them, we're comfortable doing $400 a month total for the pets. I do $200. My husband does $200. And so just determine what your wants versus your needs are. And of course, these are needs over here. Most of this here, well, I don't know, maybe half and half, right? Wants and needs. Food, prepper pantry, that's food so that we can eat. So that's a need. Miscellaneous fun, that's a want. Home, that's really a want. We don't have to have $50 a month for home. My spending money is definitely a want. Pay it forward, that's a want to give to others. Car, that's fuel for my car, so I consider that a need. Just go through and decide what is most important. If you can't have $2,000 going into sinking funds every single month, don't worry about it. Do what you can. Even if you're adding $5, $10 to an account to get it where you want it to be, you will still make it. So we have got, of course, our cash envelope breakdown right here. But the first thing we're going to do before we actually stuff any of our envelopes or anything is we're going to go ahead and go through this big stack of cash right here. This is $120 in ones. So we need to go through and look for A bucks, B bucks, D bucks, and G bucks. So we have added B bucks. So now we're doing 4. And I like to forget that I'm doing B bucks. So don't be surprised, you guys, if one slips by. It'll be A-okay if it does. So I went ahead and pulled these out of the binder just because I figured it would be that much easier. Oops, I almost missed a B buck. To make sure that the money is getting put in there in a timely manner. I know you guys are busy and you've got other things to do besides watching me stuff dollar bills everywhere. I can tell you guys this. By adding another dollar that we're collecting, a B-Buck, into the savings, it's going to, take that much more from other savings goals. And of course, our main savings goal or our main debt goal is our mortgage. So these B-Bucks normally would be going to the mortgage. Now instead they're going to go to bathroom. A huge thank you to those of you guys that suggested that. And for the bathroom, we have pretty much the original bathroom as when the home was built. We only have one bathroom and it needs to be fully remodeled. And I really have not even touched it since I've moved in. And I believe it was in one of my vlogs over on my channel, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307, that I talked about the bathroom and wanting to do it. And somebody suggested that I start collecting B-Bucks for the bathroom. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. It keeps it on my brain, right? Towards working towards the goal. And I was like, oh, let's do it. Let's start saving. And as long as I remember, I will continue saving for it. Wow, we've got a lot of bucks being pulled out. Look at how much we've got here, you guys. Unbelievable. So $100 was for the regular savings challenges and $20 was for my grandbaby savings challenges. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and grab 20 of these dollars out right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to have $20. I'm going to set them off to the side. That's going to go into savings challenge for the grandbaby. This is what's left out of $120 or $100 for the mortgage. Not as many. And the reason why I'm not adding these into the cash tray is I don't need these ones to stuff into anything. And they would just be in the way. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how many we've got of everything. Pretty amazing how just deciding that you want to save dollar bills, what you can save up. So we've got A is for Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is pretty dang good for Australia. So 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And just like that. $6 more towards our vacation to Australia. I almost said Alaska. So bathroom. I just started this, you guys, and we are definitely already at our first $25 for bathroom. I think I'm going to go ahead and start its own savings challenge. And what I mean, not savings challenge, its own savings account, high yield savings account. So this money doesn't get mixed in with other money. So let's see, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll set that off to the side. That is easy to know. I've got a blue marker here to start our second set. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 towards our second set of 25. And of course, remodels are always so expensive. And for us, it's not just the money factor, it is the time factor as well as it being our only bathroom. So there is B-Bucks all done. Then we've got D is for diving / vacation. We are paying for scuba diving in Hawaii right now. Obviously, we are not just using these dollars to pay for it. I wish that's all it took. So how many do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. So we've got 4, 8, 9, 13, and 14. Just about there to add another $25 in for the scuba diving as well. I'm going to move this extra D to the back. Oh, there's 2 extras. There is. I am on the ball here. Perfect, perfect. So D, and now we've got G, which was garden, but really it's now patio. And it looks like we're close to having this all filled up too. So we need $3 to finish this. 1, 2, 3. And I always joke around that you're an adult when you get super excited about things like paying for a patio. Well, not really the paying part, but for getting the concrete and having a patio. So $25 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that one is all full, and we've still got more for the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $12 starting off strong. So we're going to go ahead and be able to fill up this whole section over here with 12. And now we've got our bucks out of the way. And they're not going to be, you know, in the way. I mean, I don't know how else I can say it, right? Well, let's go ahead and put these back in the binder, though. I do like having them in alphabetical order. They go into this red binder right here. Oh, and there's a check. There's a check that was there. So let's go ahead and open these, put these away, and these can just go into the safe where they are safe and sound. Just like that. And of course, the most that we will have in here is $100. And truly, it wouldn't even be $100 because when they hit 25, we do go ahead and move them to the bank, to the high yield savings account. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with my wallet. Now, we're not actually stuffing my wallet. What we're doing is we're creating amounts or bundles that will be stuffed over the next 4 weeks. So we need $100 for groceries. We need $50 for prepper pantry. We also need $50 for car. Wow, I pulled those out just perfect, but this bill right here, I've got to straighten it. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't. And so then we also need $40 for me. This is my guilt-free spending, so I give myself $160 for the month. And then we've got $10 for pay it forward. And then we also have $25 for fun. So $25 for fun. And then Mr. Snow Gardener has some money that I've got in the envelope here that is going towards these accounts as well. So he puts in $50 for fun and $50 for home, and so do I. So I've got his money right here. I'm just grabbing it out. And so we've got the money here that we had set aside from Mr. Snow Gardener. That is the way that it works for our budget. We do still budget separately, but I find that our budgets are melding more together now, especially since I retired. You know, it's just the way it is. And of course, the way that you budget, do whatever you want. Don't let anybody bully you or say that you're doing something wrong. If it's the way that it works for you guys and you like it, then that's all that matters. So you'll see here, this says week 3, February. I am actually a couple weeks ahead on this cash, and I like that because that means if I don't get a chance to film my budget until like today, February 4th, when we're actually already into February, I've got cash. That way I'm not overspending. I'm not doing anything. So I've got week 1 of March and week 2 of March here as well. I just finished up that video, like I was telling you guys about, for my other channel, and talking about how much I spent on groceries this last month. You're going to have to go check because I was pretty impressed. I did a no spend with a very low budget. And of course, the way that I'm able to do this is that I do have a prepper pantry and also what I'm starting to call a cantry. And of course, that's where I do my own home canned goods. So I've got a list here that I'm going to go ahead and mark these off since we went ahead and stuffed them. Now let's go ahead and grab out our, what are we doing now? Are we doing fun spending? I think we're going to go ahead and do fun spending. No, let's do holidays and gifts first. I almost grabbed it and then I went, no, let's do fun spending. We have got a brand new envelope in here. And it is not holidays, but we are going to go ahead and stuff holidays. We're going to go ahead and put $20 into holidays. we've got grandbaby birthday. And you can see there's nothing fancy. I actually used an old dashboard. It's okay, but I wanted to start saving for my grandbaby. So I'm going to go ahead and put $20 into there. And then I've got $20 for everybody else's birthday. So Peyton is going to get $20. And we do have stickers. Now, of course, I don't have stickers for baby girl, but it'll be okay. I probably don't need stickers, but I enjoy stickers, so that says something. And I'm trying not to put the same stickers next to each other if I can help it. So $20 for Peyton. He's going to be 21 this year. And $20 for me. And so with this, the way that this works with doing $5 for each cupcake, I'm saving $260 for everybody's birthday. And one thing I want to start doing for my children is I want to go ahead and give them some cash for their birthday. And then I want to take money and put it into a Roth IRA for them. Again, we are really transitioning and moving things on what our focuses are. And for me, I want my kids to be in a better place than I am earlier than I was, right? And so having a Roth IRA at their ages, Peyton will be 21, as I said, and Julia is 23 right now. Even if it is not getting fully funded, some money going in is better than none. And so I want to start doing that. I also want to start doing it for holidays and stuff as well. Like still putting, buying gifts, doing things, taking them on vacation and stuff. But also, even if it's a small amount, start adding stuff to their Roth IRA and getting one opened up for them because neither of them have a Roth IRA at this time. Well, I was going to try to go across and make them all pretty and equal, but that's not going to work because that cupcake... Oh, I guess I could have put it over there. Oops. Did I stick it down too tight? Oh, okay. We're going to do it there. Alrighty. So, birthdays are all good. We are not adding any money into gifts or celebrations this time. Gifts are for everybody else. And I've got $150 in there. And celebrations, I believe I have $150, and I sure do. So I'm just going to leave that one like that. Now let's go ahead and get into the fun spending that I was trying to do before. And let's get into here. So hobbies, I'm not putting any money into there. I am going to go ahead and put $50 in for myself. I spent my $50 this last month on paying for eating out when my grandbaby was born. And then Julia and Peyton, I like to have $100 for each of them. And this is not money to give them, but it's money to spend on them, to go out to lunch, to maybe buy some groceries for them, something like that. So they've each got that. Garden is going to go ahead and get a 20. And clothing is going to get a 20. Then we've got personal care. Personal care is going to go ahead and get 350. So I've got 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. And I did put quite a bit of money in here last month, trying to give myself some extra. And since I had enough to do it this month, I gave myself a little bit extra as well. So personal care is all set. And we've got grandbaby savings challenges, right? We've got grandbaby and her savings challenges. And so we've got another $100 that's going to go to grandbaby savings challenges. We forgot to do it last month. So we've got $20 here. Then we need 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. And then we need 2 10s. And we're going to go ahead and do 2 20s as well. And we're going to go ahead and add this here. And obviously that paper clip is not going to work anymore. And I need to figure out what I want to do because I don't really want her savings challenge money in this binder. I want to have money in here to spend for her. And so right here, I have got $150 that I can spend on her, things that she needs, stuff like that. So we've got our savings challenge money there. And now let's go ahead and get into the adulting binder. Adulting. And of course, this is the binder that's no fun, right? We've got auto insurance. We need $300. And I am going to go ahead and, so 300. I'm going to put it in there because if I don't, then I'll mess it up. but I want to trade it out for a 500. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take these five $100 and put them off to the side because we don't need them anymore. So we have got $1,172 in auto insurance right now. And then I have got my long-term sinking fund for car. And so we've got $50 going in, just looking to see what we're looking like. I could grab 100. Let's go ahead and do that instead of the 50s. And what do we have here? We've got 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2,510. 2,510 is what I've got in that fund right there. And then we've got emergency fund that is fully funded. A land tax needs a 50. So we're going to go ahead and put a 50 in here, making sure I'm using the right thing. Yep, cash in here. Escrow is going to go ahead and get $110. And we are putting cash in this one. So 110. So we need two 50s and a 10. And I told you guys this before, but I'll tell you again. I'm doing it off to the side because there is paperwork in this envelope that I don't want you guys to see. I hope that makes sense. And we've got a little bit of mixture in this envelope of cash and savings, I almost said savings challenges, but no, placeholders. So for homeowners insurance, we have got $600 for homeowners insurance. And for our taxes, we have got 270. So that gives you guys an idea on that. And then for pets, we're going to go ahead and add $200 into this. And I am going to go ahead and use placeholders. So $200 for pets. And I guess we can take a look. Ooh, I probably should have gotten cash out for pets instead of placeholders, but I can always change that, right? I can always go grab some cash because all I have for cash is $80. For pets, we've got 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and grab another 500 if I've got one. Then we can downsize that. Let's take a look. I do have a 500. So 500, and let's grab 5 of these out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. That gives us more 100s to work or use on something else. So in the bank, we've got $2,850 for the pets and $80 in cash. And then we've got home, and I put $50 in every month, and so does my husband. This is our long-term sinking fund for the home. And we've got, what, 23, 24, 50, 70, 80, and another 50. I did get cash this time for some things that I hadn't been getting, just so there's a little cash in all of them. Then for subscriptions, I need to go ahead and put a 20 in there. And Sam's Club needs $200 in placeholders, which I've got right there. And that should be it. The rest of this money right here is for savings challenges. So not a ton of money going towards the mortgage this month with the savings challenge money, but something going towards your goal is better than nothing. That's what I say, at least. So now we get to have some fun and we get to do some savings challenges. So let's go ahead and do the grandbaby savings challenges first. Like I said, I need to organize this and get somewhere else to put it. I don't know if I should just have a separate envelope for it by itself or what I should do. Lots of ones. Let's go ahead and make 2 stacks of ones. You can see I have got plenty of money in here to do savings challenges for baby girl. And I am calling her baby girl because she does have a name. But if I can help it, I'm trying not to share it on YouTube. It's just one of those things that I want to do. This has nothing to do with my daughter. It has nothing to do with any of that. So we have got our Lilo and Stitch book here. These are our minis. And we need a D8 dice. So let me grab one of those. And of course, I'm like, where's my D8? Okay, so we've got a D8 die, and then we might need other dice, so let's grab other dice out. I don't think there's any scratch offs in here. If I remember correctly, we're just coloring. So let's go ahead and get some money put into this binder, shall we? So we're going to number 6, and we are going to color in an ice cream cone. And it says each ice cream cone is any amount that we want to do. There's a lot of ice cream cones on here. I'm going to go ahead and say $5. I am not sure what this money is going to be used for. This money might actually go to opening maybe what are they calling them? A Trump account for my grandbaby, right? Add it in here again, giving my grandbaby something that I didn't have to start my life off with. So $5, we're going to do 1 ice cream. So this is going to add up to be quite a bit. I don't know how many are on here. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. It looks like 29, 30, I guess, if you do that. So that would be $150. And we've got number 1. So let's go ahead and flip back to number 1. Oops, I forgot to put that dollar in that challenge right there. So number 1, we already picked what we wanted here. We have got our popcorn bucket, and our popcorn is $2. Let's go ahead and do a $2 piece of popcorn. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to do today because, of course, we've already done quite a bit today. We still have Happy Mail to open as well. And then we're going to just have to see. It says roll a d6 to see how many we fill. So 5. We're going to color in 5. And I'm just going to stick with the colored pencils because they're right here. And we're going to save $5 for this. So 1. That's not very bright, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfection. Then we've got 3. And we've got our cute little boba teas. And it's $5 and we're coloring 1. So we're going to make, they all have strawberries, but can they be green or teal instead? I think so. I think you can color and make it be whatever you want, right? It's your challenge. Make it be whatever you want. Okay, so $5 for that. And another 3. Let's do another $5. Let's go ahead and make this one. What color is this? This is mahogany. It says mahogany, so it's going to be brown. I was thinking it was red. I guess it is kind of red when I grabbed it. So another $5 there. Okay, we needed new dice apparently. Let's grab this one that says it's raspberry. This color is raspberry. That's a perfect color for a boba tea, right? I guess it doesn't have to be a boba tea. It could be a strawberry milkshake. But it reminds me of boba. So another $5. Okay, something besides a 3. And back to 1. And so we'll do another piece of popcorn for $2. I forgot, you guys, we were supposed to be using our heads or tails dice here. 1, 2. I put it right there. Heads, tails. Let's do another one, shall we? Okay. So heads is the popcorn bucket. So we're going to go ahead and do $5. I can't believe I forgot that that's what I had set up to make things a little bit more fun. Let's color those in there and get our popcorn bucket filled. I just totally forgot that that's what I was supposed to do. 4. And we're going to roll a d6 to see how many we're going to color in. And we're going to color in 2 this time. $1 for each balloon. And when we utilize all of these, I'm going to go ahead and just use other challenges. And I might try to find some sort of baby themed challenges. Maybe I'll create some myself, right? Some inspiration for having a grandbaby. How about a 6? And I would love if we could roll something we haven't rolled already. That D8 just doesn't want us to. So a $5 for our ice cream cone here. And let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll 2 more times. same one we already rolled. Heads or tails? Heads. So we're going to color another popcorn bucket for $5. And so one more after this. And what I probably should have done was had a dollar amount, and I just kind of sorted through all the money. So in the future, I'll have a dollar amount. Ooh, something we haven't colored yet. Number 8, all the way to the back. And this one is $3, and it says we're supposed to color 2. So $6 going in for this one. And we're going to color 2 of these flowers. And obviously, we're taking a little bit of time to color, but not a ton of time to make them perfect. And that's the thing with these challenges, even simple challenges like this, you can make them be, you know, more fun, more versatile by using dice, by using multipliers, by putting a twist on something to make it work for you. I will put all of the money in the envelope at the end. And now, you guys, we have got Christmas. That's right. So this is Grandbaby Savings Challenge money. So it cannot be used for Christmas, because this is her money. And we need to go ahead and grab out, let's do $100 into Christmas. And of course, this is Christmas for everybody. So we've got 40 there. 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. I'm only going to grab 10 ones. I might be making a mistake, but that's what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we need to make more change, we've got it in our savings challenges, so no harm done here. But let's go ahead and do our Christmas savings challenges. This book is from my friend Ira, and I think I forgot to tell you guys who the Grandbaby's book was from, and that is The Humble Budgeter. So this is Budget with Ira, and these are... they're just so much fun. So I also set this one up to roll a D8. And I do kind of wonder, because sometimes using these binders and going through seems like it makes it a little bit more hard work than it needs to be. We're going to try this. We're going to see if I like it. Okay. So we rolled a 5. So a 5. And this is Tangled. And on here... where does it say? There was something on here that said each light or something. I can't see, you guys, my old eyes. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so right here, we've got the little equal signs. So we need to grab our pen. And so a red light, we're going to say a red light is $1, a light green light is $2, a pink light is $1, and a green light is $2. So we're going to go ahead and roll a d6 to see how many we're going to use. So 2. So we're going to find 2 red lights, and we're just going to cross them off. So I don't know if that's how this challenge is supposed to be used, but that's what I'm doing. So there you go. And we got a 6. And this one right here is Oh What Fun. And we did the green striped sock, $5. The big sock was $10, or the big sock. The red sock was $10. And then Ira threw a foul ball there and had 2 socks and surprised me. Okay, so that's going to be $10. So $10 for that one. And we've got 6 again. So let's go ahead and we're going to scratch over here. And we've got a green one. So that is $5. Another 5. 6 is going to be done before anything else. We've got an 8. And 8 is back here. And this one right here, you're coloring in the numbers. I need a marker. And we're going to go ahead and roll a d6, I think is what we were doing for this. So $2. And we're just going to color one of them. I think that's what we were doing last time. Set that there. We're going to let that dry. So fan it a little bit. We've got 6. And 6 are these stickers right here. And it says each bottle, and I picked $10. I'm just going to go across the top here. And so $10 for this one. Just like that. That sticker looks a little too small. I guess they all have the outline, don't they? User error on that one, not an IRA error. Okay, we've got a 7. Perfect. What is 7? Wait. Did I just do 7? I think I just did 7, you guys. I did. So we're going to use that one as 7. We're going to pretend like I didn't mess up and not do 6. 6. We already did 6 several times. How did I mess that up? All right, let's scratch this one. Okay, we have got a green sock, so $5 more. Same thing for this challenge right here. When I have completed it, I am going to have another Christmas challenge that will replace it because I am going to use this binder all year long. So now we've got 7, another $10, and we are just, like I said, I'm just going in order and putting these stickers on here. I will let you guys know there are more stickers than there are spots here. So I think I'm going to start putting stickers on the back too. So 7, okay, something different. A 3. So 3 we have not done yet. And it looks like we were using our wet erase markers on these. And I think that's so that I can reuse them. I guess I don't have to put a different challenge in there, do I? I can just get something new. Or not something new, I can just clear it off and then go ahead and color. We're saying each shape is $5, so $5 for this one. And then of course we've got all these 20s. So let's go ahead and switch some of the money out because I know that we've got our 10s. We sure do. And so these are a little bit bigger, but of course for me, for the Christmas, I've got bigger goals, right? Bigger goals. So that was 3. So it's drying right now. And then we've got 7. We're going to put 3 off to the side. Boy, I'm really going to confuse myself. I don't know if this is any easier than actually keeping it in the book because I'm just a hot mess. Maybe I need to put like the 8 out like that. Maybe that would make more sense. Oh, those are upside down. That was funny. I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so we've got a red one. And I can't remember if I grabbed the 10 or not, you guys. I don't think I did, but who the heck knows? We're going to put a 10 in there. If it's an extra 10, no harm, no foul. We've got a 3. So back to 3, which is over there chilling out, right here. And we need $5 for here. Did I put $5 in this one already? Oh my gosh, you guys, a hot mess. There was this $5 here, and I haven't done the leap year. So yes, I did. So $5 there. We'll put that off to the side. We need to do a 4. What is this leap year? Are we supposed to save? Now I've went and done it. We're supposed to do a penny challenge with this one. How am I going to do this with cash? Oh, I guess what I can do is if I have $1, then I go ahead and, you know, do $1, or if I've got $2, I can do $1.98 and 2 cents, right? That's how it's going to have to be. All right, let's roll. Well, would you look at that? So 4. So this is a leap year challenge. And we are going to roll a D6. So anywhere from $1 to $6 can be saved. And we're going to see how this works for us. So we've got 4. So we're going to save $4. And what I'm going to do to start out with is I'm going to do the biggest one we've got. So we've got $3.66. So then that means we need 34 cents. And I'm just going to color the little boxes in. Just so you guys know, this is a sticker that I'm coloring as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfection. All right, we're almost done, you guys. We've got a 2. And the 2 is this 12 days of Christmas savings. So we've got all of these amounts in here. And I guess I get to decide how much each thing is for each day. So we're starting off with day 1, obviously. And since it's something big, I think the Christmas tree should be $10. So $10 for the tree. That's what we're going to save. That's what I determined. I don't know how or why, but that's what I decided. So back to 3. And we need another $5 for 3. Ooh, wrong marker. Another 5. We've got so many markers running around, right? $5 for that one. We're going to go ahead and set it off to the side so it can dry. I want to do number 4 again. All right, how about number 8? All the way to the back. 8 was fun too. Let's go ahead and roll a die. We've got 4. Apparently 4 is one of the most popular, right? So $4 there. We're going to take this 1. We're going to put this 5 here. And we've got $3 left. And I tell you guys what we're going to do. I don't know if this was a good idea, like I said, keeping this all separate, because I'm trying to make a big mess of it. Let me go ahead and put this 10 in here with the 2, because it has this. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. We're on 4. Perfection. Okay, so we've got $3 left. So we need to go ahead and do $3. And we are actually just going to do $3. Just like that. Now, you guys, I know you thought that we were done, but we are not, because we have Happy Mail to end our video with today. I have got a few envelopes and a package. I believe 2 of these are my membership perks for being members of these people's YouTube channels. So the first one is Ellie, and this is my YouTube perk. And so it says, hello, my cash stuffing buddies. Thanks so much for your continued support. This month, step right up and join the savings under the big tent, $1 at a time, and watch your savings soar to new heights. Ellie. Oh, look at how cute that puppy is. I like this theme. So dang cute. So those 2 challenges. This is a $50 challenge. I'm not sure how much this one is, but I really like that puppy. He's so cute. So make sure you go check out Ellie's channel. And then we have got Star Budgets. And let's take a look. Oh, we've got a Christmas card. Oh, we have got things that are going to make a mess. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And this is from Kim. She says, sorry, this of course is late. I still wanted to send it to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I hope 2026 is your best year yet. Love, Kim Budgets. And we have got this cute challenge on here. And Kim, I still have Christmas cards, so I'm going to go ahead and send you one. So I will make sure you get one. Is that all that was in there? Was just a couple trees? It looks like it. Okay, so a big thank you to Kim over at Star Budgets. Then we've got Danny over at Craft Co Budgets. And this right here is my membership perk right here. And, oh, look at how cute this is. Save $50, $2 to $5, February member exclusive. How cute is that? Sunset, Leighton Beach, Perth, Western Australia, January 3rd, 2026. Danny, I love it. And then we have got a love challenge, save $50. Oh, so cute. I love the idea of the postcard. What an ingenious idea. Love it, love it. Member exclusive. Love that as well. And then I've got this package, and I have no idea what it is. It is from somebody out of Texas. So let's go ahead and open this. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. All right. So it says, good day, Marlene. I am so thankful for you helping me learn more about my finances and save. I love your challenges and appreciate the fillable monthly budgets. I love them. What do you get a budgeter that makes her own challenges? Hopefully something she needs. I hope that the Post-its help and the book just something to help with your mortgage. I hope you enjoy, Michelle. Let's take a look. Oh, Ultimate Book of Savings Challenges. Look at this one. Look at how fun that is. Awesome. And we have got Post-its and Post-its galore. Ooh, I've seen these ones, but I've never had them. How fun. Ultimate Book of Savings. Look at this. This is fun. I am assuming maybe off of Amazon or something. Save $100 in 30 days, $100 in 30 days. Lots and lots of fun stuff. A huge thank you to Michelle. And yes, I love sticky notes because I'm a sticky note crazy lady. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and where I'll go in life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes, and ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.